The Keystone pipeline cancer reached the U.S. Senate, a key bill for increasing global atmospheric warming to help doom the prospects for sustainability of human life on Earth has reached the U.S. Senate for debate with the prospect of almost certain passage. President Obama, in spite of his corrupting faggot preference policy, stands as the sole individual able to veto the legislation designed to kill economic health and promote greenhouse gas emissions increase. Keeping the world atmosphere cool enough to retard sprawling desertification advance coincides with the need to slow sea level rise as well as the acidification of the world ocean from too much carbon dioxide. Those are all bad for the economy in the long run. Federal legislations that are vague and amorphous, with shoddy accounting is common for Wall Street derivatives legislation, quantitative easing, public debt, powers of the Federal Reserve, zero interest loans of trillions and trillions to the most rich so they can mint 5 times more cash in electronic loans in this environment too. Bunk and ecospheric management and competence are the standard operating procedures for American government policy designers. Anything with more intelligent design wouldn't make large campaign contributions. Besides, two-coated broadcast media lapdogs are paralyzing venom of the rich for reducing democracy into a puppet show. Political defense against atmosphere decay and ecosphere decay is necessary, though. U.S. nationalists can try to take back their environment from globalist doom, though the money is in the deep pockets of the rich, well-oiled machine. Human beings are natural minds. Monkey see, monkey do. Mass production is a basic human trait of imitation. The strength of humanity is also its weakness when under monkeys imitating economics of the 20th century would not willingly give up the bananas of pleasure that succor them. Prestigious bananas from exotic campaign contributors restore the power of the monkey when its thought products droop. Pipeline is good. New technology bad, the monkeys reason. In southeast Alaska this winter, there was just one snowstorm with significant snowfall. This January, the temperature is expected to be mostly in the 40-degree range. It is a warm year, and as most thoughtful people know, the Arctic ice cap is shrinking in size year by year over time. Fall storm surges push on frozen sea surface water farther over the low coastal plain. If the sea level rises much and increased storms occur to push water over an Arctic coastal plain subsiding, already like low-lying areas of Louisiana after the oil was removed, Alaska may lose vast areas of land seasonally and much wildlife to global warming and oil drilling floods, yet that would comparatively be a most insignificant impact to the general social interest. In a final warning by the inventor of the Gaia hypothesis, James Lovelock, who wrote that if current policies continue unchanged, human population from a number of global warming causalities may shrink to 200 million within 200 years. Personally, I think he's overly optimistic about how much time remains before environmental doom caused by too slow to adapt generations of meat-bearing skeletons in the U.S. government legislative branch arrives. The Keystone pipeline is regarded by some as the five-fingered death punch to the heart of the atmosphere for a wild, grim-reaping joker. When Henry Ford invented mass production of automobiles and highways, proliferated over the nation about a century ago, humanity was, economically speaking, just moving out of the trees where it had gathered fruits and nuts. It lusted after the red meat of the land, and automobiles were the carnivorous predator, became the carnivorous predator, able to consume the ecosphere. So they evolved quickly to merge themselves as cyborgs into machine cockpits. That creature drinks oil and eats life on Earth, tearing it apart like a mechanical T-Rex. The U.S. Senate is the pagan priesthood serving a machine Moloch offering babies a future human sacrifice in order to line their political bank accounts with Federal Reserve-issued swim-flam money. Global oil and auto producers and part suppliers are amoeba working to devour life on Earth. Reason for Senate several units of the machine is a waste product excreted in planetary development of the hive.